why am I so enticed by Blend Bunny and Halloween collections? Just why? Why? I picked up the collection from Robert Welch and Blend Bunny. So let's look at this collection. This is the packaging. Ooh, I forgot. I picked up these brushes too. I also picked up this 5-piece brush set. So let's check these out because I don't have any of Blend Bunny's brushes. I'm also quite the brush hoarder. So it looks like we have a little precise blending brush. I like those because that makes it so I can get right into the creases of my eyes. I have pretty hooded eyes, so I want to be able to get into those. So if you were to look at these two, we have one is just a little bit thinner than the other. So yeah, next up, we have one that looks like it's still little, but a little bit fluffier. Are we getting all the same brushes? They all look about the same size. Another little tiny crease blending brush, or for detail work. They'll be nice for under the eye. Actually, kind of like that. And we lastly have, okay, a fluffy brush. So this one has got longer bristles and it's more of a fluffy brush. But it appears that these brushes are all very detailed oriented brushes. So they are going to give you the fine detail that you need. And the divination palette. So this came bubble wrapped up nice. So it was protected. And here we have this beautiful, stunning palette. This is the Robert Welch by Blend Bunny Cosmetics Eye and Face Palette. I haven't seen this except for in videos, so I want to check it out. So here we have the outside packaging of the divination palette. Let's open her up. Lengthwise. Opens up lengthwise. I'm used to a lot of other palettes opening up sideways or horizontally. Look at these colors. Ooh. I can't get enough of that packaging right there. Anything Halloween-esque, a Ouija board-esque, divination-esque always calls my attention because I was born the day before Halloween. So yeah, I'm considered a witch baby, or at least I consider myself a witch baby. My mother actually wanted to name me Gwendolyn Goblin. Had I been born on Halloween, my name very well may be Gwendolyn Goblin instead of Michelle right now. Could you imagine? Holy cow. But let's look. So in this palette, we have, looks like grungy yellow greens. We have orange. We have browns. We have mattes. We have shimmers. Super excited to dig into some of these colors. Now, I tend to be more of a neutral girl these days just because I am a little older. So I find that the brighter colors don't look as good on my eyes anymore. So I tend to gravitate more toward neutrals. But let's swatch these out and see what we get. I'll give you a swatch of them. Here is the first 2 rows swatched on my arms. We have our mattes and our 4 shimmers. So you have 2 greens, an orange, a brown shimmer, more greens, a grungy greenish. Beautiful. Seems like some of them are creamier than others. Here we have the next 2 rows where we have our blues and our purples. Now they swatched really, really nice. Those shimmers are beautiful. They were all creamy in these 2 rows. These are the final 2 rows, and most definitely, by far, the 2 rows I want to play with the most. These swatched amazing. Look how creamy these are. Look how great they blended onto my arm. That is like a makeup lover's, eyeshadow lover's dream right there. Holy cow. Blend Bunny. Robert Welch, you 2 got her done. Wow. I'm going to prime my eyes with a little bit of the Sigma Eye Base in Ignite. Okay. And let's go into this palette. I am going to start with this fluffier brush. And I am going to take, I think this light gray. I don't even know if I want to use this brush to start or if I want to just go to another brush, but I'm going to tap off the excess and just run that here just over where my crease would go. Because I have hooded eyes, so I want to put it over where my crease would be, but I am not a fan of that brush for this part right here. So let's do that again with another brush. It's just another fluffy, bigger, fluffier brush. Let's put that one here into my crease. Kind of pat it in there. I'm gonna look down here a minute so I can make sure it's going over. Now this is such a light gray color that it's really not showing up too much on my skin tone. So, but that's okay because I don't want it to show up a whole lot. I just want this to be my transition. And we'll just throw that right out there. Try to wing it out a little bit. So this is about where we are with that eye. Now we can go into a little bit smaller of a brush. I think I'm going to dip into this brown right here. And with this color, I am just going to add that here on my outside crease and kind of V it out a little bit. Again, at this point, I really don't know if I like these brushes for this part of the look. These will be better when I want to get into detailing. Just putting it there on the outside and kind of bringing it through my socket area a little bit so that deepens that up. That's where we're at. Let me get a different brush again. I'll take this rougher brush right here and see if I can't get, tap it off. See if I can't get, yeah, that works a little better. Just more on the outside corner, a little bit more saturation. Right there. Pull it over just a little. Here we are. I like that better. Now I can go back to this fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend these in a little bit so they mesh and flick it right out. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a little more to bring that color back a little bit. and just lay it there. Now at this point, it probably looks like it's a little bit of a bojangled mess right now, but we got to just trust this process and slap it all on the eye. And then we'll go from there because the process will work in the end. I'm going to go into this color right here, right on my finger. Oh, look at that color. And I'm just going to slap that right here in the center with my finger. And I just kind of press and drag a little. Oh, that color though. Now I'm going to go into a more detailed brush and dip back here, and we are going to deepen that side up again to bring some of that back. Kind of wing that out. And just pull it over a little bit, about halfway. Now, mind you, I'm almost 55. I'll be 55 on the 30th, so I'm no expert at this. I really just play with makeup, so I might not be the best at it, but you know what? I have fun, and that's all I care about. So let's grab, I'm just going to grab a flat brush, just a basic old flat brush. Let's remove the hair from that flat brush. In my house, it's either my hair or cat hair, but there's always hair. Yes, I eat hair, I breathe hair, everything's hair. My clothes are hair, we're all hair. I'm going to take this white shade right here. I guess we'll call that like a white shade. And I am going to use this brush, and I'm just going to put that right here on the inner part of my eye in and deepen that. Give it just a little bit more payoff with my finger. But for starters, I just want to outline my detail of where I want it to be. Then we'll go back in with the finger and just put it on there. Just slap it in. Press. I like to press and kind of pull down a little bit because I do have more folds in my eyes. So I kind of press and pull down so it doesn't look like it's creased in there. Now I feel like I've kind of lost some of that brown shimmer, this one, so I'm just going to go back and place that again over top to just kind of bring that color back a hair. And we'll go back to our wane without any more product. I still have some on here. And I'm just going to blend my edges more. So that's what we have. I don't think that looks half bad. I'm kind of happy with it. I'll blend a little more. It's not as easy for me to blend with these darn hoods and wrinkles to my eyes. But I just pull up on the old eyeball lid there, which probably isn't the best for it. And then I just blend the piss out of it. I'll sit here for hours sometimes and just keep blending until I get it to where it looks like it's blended pretty good. And that's where we're at. Let me go ahead and do the other eye and the rest of my makeup off camera, and we'll come back and talk about this collaboration with Blend Bunny and Robert Welch. Got the rest of my makeup on. Let's see what we can do with lower eye, lower lashes. So let's take, I am just gonna mix these two shades on this smaller Blend Bunny brush and just dip. I'm going to tap off my extra and I'm just going to work that under my eyes. I usually try to just keep my under eyes pretty darn simple because I've just spent a bunch of time doing my upper eyes. So lower, we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna blend it out and then we'll smudge it to make it our smoky eye. Same thing, just adding it here under my eye. If I get a little too much under, I just kind of blend it with my finger. There's that. Let's take my little flat brush here and I am gonna just dip into this deeper brown and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of stamp that. It's hard to do when I'm not looking in the mirror. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking in the mirror. So I can get that precision. And I am just gonna bring that right around my waterline, kind of smoke it down like we did the other. And that's gonna just deepen this up for me. And then I'll go in with my finger again a little bit and kind of blend those edges with my finger because that just works best for me. Back in my high school days, we only used fingers, or we used those little stupid flat brushes that came in the little Maybelline eyeshadow kits that we used to get, the little quads. They were awesome. I miss that. Sometimes I still pull one of those out. And same over here. Just right up against my eyelash, lower waterline, smoke that out. All right, anyway, back to this, same thing, smudge it out. Blend a little with my finger. Another one of my little blenders that I got, and we'll just put the finishing touches on that. Now, what I'll do, get a little bitty pencil brush like this, and I'm gonna go into this other like off-white, creamy white, yellowy color, and we're just gonna highlight our inner corner with that. That's got a pink shift. Okay, inner corner. Yeah, I kind of like that. That just gives it a little bit of a pink hue. We'll kind of just bring that up, mix it up right in here for the corner of the eye. For me, right here, it's like food. Just mix a bunch together and make a concoction, and it's always good. So there it is. That is without mascara. Yeah, this is the final look without mascara. And maybe I'll go put some on and then come back and show you the look with mascara. Okay, here is the final look. Right out in the old good old-fashioned outdoor lighting. Well, it's in my window. Same thing. It's my eyes. I went with my comfort colors today instead of playing with the bright, vibrant colors in that palette because I'm a chicken shit. And I just got the palette today and I wanted to play with the colors that were in my comfort zone, which were these browns and golds and just these pretty earthy colors. So yeah, what do you guys think of this look? Let me know in the comments down below and have a nice day. Bye.